12-year-old YARGE ALIYEN is a star pupil, top of his class, but he has a lot of time to make up.
Here in Mauritania, every time.
YARGE says he was born into a line of slaves that dates back hundreds of years. He told us that from the age of 4, he was doing back-breaking work for 14 hours a day.
My brother and I lived in the villages, but I heard my brother was rescued by an organization. My master heard the police were looking for me and told me if BIRAM came asking after me, I must say I'm not a slave.
Incredibly, he says his own mother helped keep him and his brother enslaved until she was caught. It's a common story in Mauritania.
My master used to beat me a lot. When I ran away and refused the treatment, my mother would bring me back.
Just how many Mauritanians remain in slavery isn't known. The Global Slavery Index puts the number at 4% to 20% of the entire population. YARGE and MBARQA are among the lucky ones, rescued and given help to build a future. This is PK10 neighborhood, about 10 kilometers on the outskirts of the capital, Nouakchott. Now, many see this as just a dusty shanty town, but for many former slaves, this is a haven and a starting point in their life of freedom. They're given a home, schooling and hope by one of Mauritania's leading anti-slavery activists. BIRAM ABEID also comes from a long line of slaves, but he was born free and says that he's made it his life's work to free others.
Slaves are inherited and passed down through generations as if they were just like any other property. They work without a salary, without freedom of movement, without freedom to marry, without any identity cards or education. All they do is work.
BIRAM took us to the spot where he says he burned Islamic books in the street last year, risking severe punishment to draw attention to their cause. The government has progressively cracked down on slavery, recently bringing in 10-year jail terms, but it's hard to eliminate a tradition that stretches back thousands of years.
We need to work on the consequences of it. The right approach in the fight against slavery is enshrined in actions which began in Mauritania in August 2008 as a concerted effort to banish slavery.
La bonne approche dans cette lutte contre l'esclavage.
Mauritania has now adapted a plan drafted with the United Nations to deal with the issue. It includes legal and economic aid for former slaves, and a special tribunal to prosecute those who benefit from slavery. For the victims, those measures can't come soon enough. YARGE's mother and his former owner were the first people in the country jailed for slavery. But many thousands more like him remain enslaved, and even freed, they need help to build a new life. Maria Galang, CCTV, Nouakchott, Mauritania.